I put my lifetime in between the paper's lines. Real hip hop.
What the fuck is you eating, fam?
You know what I eat on Sunday mornings, B?
Captain Crunch, nigga?
Breakfast bars, B.
Oh yeah, the breakfast bar.
That's my last one, too. I gotta go get some more.
And y'all at stage 4,
Captain.
so niggas can leave now.
Nigga, we is out here.
Nigga, y'all
Outside is open, my nigga.
day parties and shit back.
Nigga.
Well, how open is it?
It's like, it's open to bowling alleys back open.
I saw that.
Bowling alleys is open.
Can y'all bowl at every lane?
No. I think they have every other lane open. 50% capacity, so you can only be, so the bowling alley pretty much could be half full. I think that's pretty much with like every restaurant and shit like that too. Yeah, you have to come in with a mask on, but when you're like on the lane, you don't have to wear a mask. I haven't went yet. Me and they gonna go today, get some practice in and shit. But yeah, restaurants is open and shit. We back, baby. Page 4. What it's looking like in DC?
I don't know specifically in DC. I ain't seen no clubs or anything like that open, but I'm right down the street from a spot. But I'm a little further. My homie lives right across the street from this spot called Society, and they was lit.
Okay.
They was like, they had the outside shit going.
Okay.
But he had sent the photo, and they was lit.
I definitely seen like some. I think I seen one club. I think maybe it was a strip club though. And then I seen like people like on rooftops and outside seating, which was already being done before like it actually kicked off. So, but yeah, niggas is back at the restaurants. B, motherfuckers is hungry.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm trying to eat.
I can't expect nobody to not go outside if it's allowed.
Oh yeah,
I'm not. I'm good.
Motherfuckers was outside during stage 1, B.
Yeah, niggas was outside. We talked about that shit. Like, niggas was outside stage 1. Y'all at stage 4. I think we at stage 2. I don't know. But that shit's coming back, fam. That's all I'm saying. That shit.
You see what's happening in Florida, Texas,
yeah, that
Arizona.
Shit's coming back.
Did they like shut them down officially? Like
well, Houston's back. Houston is back down.
So like the city of Houston is
niggas like clubs are closed again. Like shit's closed in Houston. I don't know about the rest of Texas, but Houston was like, fuck this shit. We back inside.
Y'all niggas is just doing too much too early.
As of Friday.
But that's not even on the people though. You can't blame that on the people.
No,
you have to blame. That's the call from the government, the mayor, or who the fuck ever. Like y'all the ones that's all on y'all. Y'all fucked that shit up. Y'all prematurely told niggas, yeah, we could. You know what I'm saying? The outbreak then slowed up. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, niggas outside. Now it's more tests are being taken and shit. If more people testing, more cases are going to flow out. So,
of course.
But yeah, that's like with what you call it? The Texas football team.
Yeah.
Like, they was, like, majority of the football team got the fucking shit. So.
Yeah, I mean... Fuck you expect. Look, I know have had people affected closely by this. I said this on the show.
And you had it.
I think I had that bitch. I mean, it was definitely before everybody was, corona crazy, but I think I had that bitch. Motherfuckers put the shit in my nose. Well, they ain't put the shit in my nose to do the test because they ain't had that shit. But when the motherfucker gave me an asthma pump, I knew this shit was different. Mm-hmm. Talked about that shit. Y'all heard me on this motherfucking pod.
He was on the pod.
I was on the pod, sounded like shit. You can check the archives.
He was on the pod and he had the Rona.
So
maybe.
So...
But I think, did I read something or did I see something that said, like, with the coronavirus now, it's kind of like an immunity type thing. Like, you could possibly be immune to it, and that's where, like, you possibly might not even have any symptoms. That's where the no symptom thing is. Like, if if you have it but you don't show any symptoms, is that just like being immune to it?
No, you can't. Cause no, hell no. Kyla Braxton.
I'm trying to figure out.
Kyla Braxton, WWE. You know the WWE announcer. She Kyla 2 times. She got that bitch twice.
That's crazy. That's like, but I'm asking, like, I'm saying, like, catching it twice. But is that like, what was the symptoms? Did she have symptoms? Because a lot of people say they have it and they don't show symptoms.
Yeah, some people are asymptomatic and some people are not. I don't know her symptoms. Shit, Trey had the flu twice. Mm-hmm. I ain't never heard a motherfucker having the flu twice. Mm-hmm. Like, what the fuck? Like, I thought you get that bitch. See you next season.
Yeah. WWE wilding too, bro. Like,
I mean, everybody wilding. Shit, fuck. I mean, basketball about to start. 16 out of 3 now. I will say 16 out of 302 players get corona. I thought it'd probably be more than that.
I thought that too. That's actually a low number.
It's a low number, so play ball, I guess, for motherfuckers. It's like, oh, that's it, play ball.
Well, we'll see what that number reaches by the time the season starts.
We also don't. We also only know some of the players who got that bitch. Nikola Jokic. He was like, I think he might have been the most high profile player. I think Buddy Hield got it. Jabari Parker.
Oh yeah, I saw Jabari had it. You know what? I was that day years old when I knew Jabari Parker was on the fucking Sacramento Kings. Yeah. Didn't know that. When the fuck did he get traded there?
He didn't get traded there. He signed there.
I thought so. The Atlanta Hawks released him
after the Atlanta Hawks shit. Yeah, he was an unrestricted free agent.
Oh shit! I didn't know that. Yeah. I didn't know he got released or
after
whatever.
He got traded. After he got traded to here, he got traded to Atlanta. I mean, he signed. I don't know. He didn't motherfucker over that though.
Jabari just need to find the right system, Joe, because he could ball, man. He just gotta find somewhere where he fits in, bro. I don't know what it is, but Jabari can hoop. He just need to. You gotta catch him.
But yeah, I mean, basketball about to start. Only 16. Them motherfuckers got it, so it's play ball.
Schedule out. Schedule's
out and shit. The NFL, no, it ain't training camp until the end of the month, so shit. Self-quarantine, niggas, so we go to this training camp.
Yeah, but they already canceled the NFL, the Hall of Fame game.
I knew they was going to cancel that shit.
That's crazy.
No, that shit come quick. So, what else? A couple of soccer players got it, but we're at the point now where ain't no monkey going to stop this show. It's got to be a couple of these motherfucking monkeys that's gonna stop the show.
And it's pretty clear. They've made it clear, guys. Every sports sports organization they going about shit. Major League Baseball, they ready. The NBA, they ready. NASCAR already out there. NASCAR said they about to start letting fans in. They finna start letting 50% of the fans in.
Hey, man. They let nuisance in that bitch. So I mean.
NASCAR wild as hell.
Man, hey, at a point, by the end of this month, we're going to be talking a little bit more sports on this shit.
Yeah, I hope so.
We'll see what happens, man. Yeah, but, hey, man, it's some dude 47. Mike B, J.R. Bang. Make sure you rate, like, subscribe, download. If you're an Apple Podcast subscriber, make sure you rate us, give us a comment. Make sure you listen to us on Spotify, iHeart, TuneIn, wherever you listen to podcasts. Go ahead and check us out there. Also, go to teespring.com/stores- some pod merch store, or just click the link in our bios. On my bio, on Mike bio, Some Dude Pod bio on Instagram. Go to the Some Dude page. Get your merch. 20% off till the end of July. We kicking it off right for y'all. Shouts out to everybody who got them a piece so far. But we doing this shit 20% off till the end of the month. So you got to the end of the month to get your 20% off. If you bought something and didn't get the 20% off because you didn't put it in there, we thank you. We're not giving no discount, but we're thanking you for using that SD Pod promo code. That's the promo code, SD Pod promo code. Make sure you go ahead and get your merch. Again, follow us on Instagram at SomeDudePod, me at JR Bang, Mike at Mike B _CHR. Jam-packed show today. I'm gonna skip over the Eminem Puff and shit. Skip over that because Eminem apologized.
Okay, yeah, I saw that.
So we good.
I saw that.
I just never seen, as a social media manager amongst other jobs, never seen
a social media do that before. Yeah,
I've never seen a corporation be like, "Fuck you too, fam." So I salute Tavio, my former boss. I salute Tavio, Puff and the gang for allowing Tavio. I just wish that you would have allowed us to do that shit, or at least if we did it, fight back. You know, but.
I went on Revo Instagram page yesterday. I wanted to see if it was still there. I looked it's still there.
Yeah, it's still there.
like it didn't get deleted or nothing.
It's not
like they standing on that shit.
So again, shouts to Tavio, man. Tavio, cool.
But at the end of the day,
man.
it was an old record anyway.
I don't give a fuck if it's old or not. Record. Like some shit, like fuck. I mean, come on, fam.
It's an old record, bro.
But he did it.
He did it.
It don't matter.
But you should be shocked. It's Eminem. Anybody will catch a straight bullet from Marshall.
But see, here's the thing. Here's what I'm proud of. This is how you know the times have changed. We're in a different time frame right now.
Yeah.
And that shit ain't gonna fly. Them straight bullets ain't gonna fly. Nigga, it's Black Lives Matter over here, Eminem.
It was just bad timing on that. If that song would have, it's bad timing. The song it's an old record. It was just it got leaked at the wrong. It just leaked at the wrong time. So you actually think M wanted that record to fly out right now in the middle of what we're actually going through?
I think somebody on his team thought that shit was sweet. I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. I'm not that dude that's like, oh man, it was a leak. No, motherfuckers do that shit on purpose. Oh, we just talking about it was a WeTransfer hack. When did we find out it was a WeTransfer hack? Nigga, I just used WeTransfer 2 days ago. I ain't seen no email, no note that came down to say, hey guys, it was a leak with WeTransfer. No. Motherfucker, I'm not saying that M team did it. What I'm saying I ain't saying that M did it. I'm saying somebody on that team thought it was sweet. I'm sorry.
Somebody trying to destroy Eminem. That's all that was.
Destroy him how? He didn't diss Puff. He didn't diss Puff. He
dissed a black company.
No, he dissed Joe Budden. And look, I don't even count that as a diss. He said Joe Budden. What up, Puff? But fuck Revolt. You know how many niggas say fuck Revolt? I'm not saying that's being. Look. Let's keep it a buck. Like, I think Revolt is doing better now because I've seen like Ebony K. Williams start doing the black news. So it's like, okay, like we talked about this a couple of weeks ago about how I felt that like when we talk about Puff the billionaire shit, and I think like Puff a billionaire, he just somebody ain't saying some shit. I'm confused about that, But I talked about how we need to see more than just the Joe Budden and Breakfast Club shows. They got another show and all that. Saying fuck Revolt 2 weeks, like 3 months ago is different from saying it now. All right? Yeah. However, it shouldn't have been different 3 weeks ago compared to now. So what I'm about to say is that I feel good that the tide is changing because the fact that they went ahead and did that, it's like, oh no, we ain't for that shit. Yeah. And then for people to start paying attention, I guarantee somebody start paying more attention to Revolt now than they did before Eminem said that shit. So it was good for them. Like, motherfucker, look, I work for Urban One. Urban One stock was like $1, my nigga. Mm-hmm. That shit shot up to $54 fucking at one point, Mike. I could have bought 100 shares. No, matter of fact, at one point it was under $1. Under. Could have bought that bitch for 75 cents, Mike. I could have spent the $100 and just got a whole bunch of stock. Mm-hmm. And then when they got the 54, sold that bitch and got a little bit of bread.
Hey, are you familiar with how like stocks and trading and
Not
shit works?
really.
But I want to get into that shit.
Not really, but apparently motherfuckers was on Robinhood, the stock app Robinhood, just buying stock and shit.
I think we need to get a little more knowledge on that.
We do. I mean, as a black community, you goddamn right we should. But what I'm saying to you is this, like the tide, I want to say that the tide is changing when it comes to black businesses, when it comes to black ownership, when it comes to black companies. So saying fuck revolt 3-4 weeks ago is a little bit different from a white person at that. It's a little bit different than you hearing that shit now. Because I think now we're more protective of our own. So, Eminem could have got away with that shit 2 years ago, 3 years ago. That fuck revolt. Yeah. Oh, he did Puff Company. Oh, the TV show. And then a nigga would have came around and been like, yeah, what the fuck is on revolt anyway? But now it's, oh no, don't you say fuck revolt? Fuck all that shit. So yeah. I just think I think this is just a sign that the tide is changing, which is dope. I ain't gonna front. It's not about me not being the biggest fan of Eminem. It's about protecting shit that's owned by you or partially owned by you. Yeah. And I think that's at least dope.
I ain't mad. I feel you.
I mean, I know Eminem is your Lord and rap savior.
Yeah. Eminem's he's one of my goats.
Oh, so
and I would stand on that forever.
No, y'all niggas, niggas. As soon as y'all niggas say something about y'all rap saviors, because we're gonna get into that later. Say something about your Lord and rap saviors, y'all motherfuckers get more madder than somebody calling your daddy a hoe. Daddy a hoe, I know it. Eminem ain't shit. What the fuck is you talking about? Nah, man. But again, but story time. But story time with Bang today, man. Story time with Bang. We're gonna get
apparently Bang.
We'll get story time out the way early.
He got football relatives and shit.
Yeah, so first of all, I want to shout out to my homie Torrance. Because he's going to know. If anybody's going to know where I'm coming from with this, it's going to be him. Because he was my fellow linebacker partner on the freshman team at Prosser in 1996.
You play linebacker?
Yeah, I played my first game I played tackle. Yeah. My second game I played linebacker. Okay. But because something happened in the first game, I kind of got another nickname. Like, I had a couple of nicknames in high school. Niggas said I look like Steel from Juice. Shouts out to David Starr. So niggas was calling me Steel for a minute. On First Black Champ, I talked about how we all loved wrestling and shit. And I had watched some rinky-dink ass wrestling organization. I was like, yo, did y'all see Cowboy Bob Orton in this shit? So niggas called me Bob Orton because they was like... Nigga, we talk about WCW, WWF. Your motherfucking ass up here talking about Bob Orton, nigga. So they called me Bob Orton for a minute. Okay. But one of the nicknames I got was from a former Chicago Bears linebacker. So in this game, it was Prosser versus Westinghouse, right? Freshman team versus freshman team. And it was one of three schools I was going to go to. I was thinking about going to. It was Crane because they accepted me. After Whitney Young and Lane Tech was like, nah, we don't want too many niggas. And we got enough niggas. So it was between...
Just straight like that, huh?
Basically. Like, nigga, I passed all the tests. Mm-hmm. They were trying to keep their racial balance. So I just came in. I made my decision a little bit too late, I guess. Okay. And I would have went to Whitney Young. But anyway... it was between Prosser, because Prosser was down the street from the crib, basically. Westinghouse, because all of the homies was going to either Prosser or Westinghouse or Crane, because they accepted me, and I didn't want to go to Austin. Mm-hmm. And Crane was not too far from my auntie crib. Mm-hmm. So I ended up going to Prosser. All of the other homies, they went to Westinghouse. So basically, I look on the other side. I'm, what up, nigga? What up, nigga? oh, we about to bust y'all ass today, Lee. Like, nah, y'all know y'all never did that.
Yo, what was like the school in the Chicago Public League schools football teams was like raw? You never really. The football teams in the city was like never really good.
Well,
like, not good, but wasn't like high profile.
Yeah,
like,
that mean they were mostly out south. Hubbard, Simeon, Dunbar, I think had it for a little bit, but it's mainly Simeon. Like Phillips now is a football powerhouse. Phillips is the first public league school to win state. Like you'll get.
What year was this?
This was shit. They won 2 years in a row or 3 years in a row.
Really?
They've been winning these last couple of years. Like Phillips, I hate to use the term that I'm about to use. I hate the term, but I'm just going to go back in my 1996 bag. Like when we heard Phillips, we thought Phillips was the retarded school. We thought Phillips was slow kids.
Okay.
Nah. Okay. Them motherfuckers is a football powerhouse now.
Okay.
Like Phillips got people in the league now. So like, niggas like, yo, you going to Phillips? Like, you slow. Like, nah, fam. Like,
that's crazy.
Dead ass.
Because we know, like the Chicago Public League schools, like are powerhouses.
Yeah. Like Lane Tech Whitney Young, of course. Westerhouse was good. Like, was good off and on. The year that I went to Prosser, for my freshman year, we won our division. We went to state, played Mount Carmel. They bust our ass, fam. But like it be off and on. Like of course you'll always have your good schools that of course you motherfucker gotta win the division. But like when you go to state and all that shit, like motherfuckers be gone first round or two. Unless you Simeon and Morgan Park is another one.
Okay.
Simeon Morgan Park, but Phillips is the first team that broke the mold. But freshman year I didn't go to football camp and shit. I didn't know actually, and I would have too. But I like nigga who trying to play football. Shit, all right. I was gonna go for football and baseball. I had played baseball when I was younger and I was decent, but I didn't play for like 3 years. And I played third base and I ain't played for 3 years. And my hand-eye coordination was done. So I was like let me go.
Bang playing third base.
Nigga, that hand-eye coordination was done, my nigga. Like, fuck it. Let me go ahead and play football. So, and then our freshman, the freshman team, it don't be a lot of people on that motherfucker. It'd be the people that came out late, basically. So our freshman year, we played against our first game against Westerhouse. Got my homies on the other side. They talking that shit, man. We gonna bust y'all ass. And I was like, man, y'all ain't never beat me in shit growing up. And y'all not about to beat me now. And we ran over them niggas. Like, for real. Like, me, my nigga Jesse Torrance on that defensive side. Like, yo, we was getting my nigga Twiller. I think he got 2 touchdowns that game. But we bust that ass. Now, here's where the shit becomes historic for me. So, shouts out to my my homies Greg and Ant. They on Westerhouse. This is a little white kid on Prosser that he was playing wide receiver. I think they was both playing corner and safety, and they bullied the shit out of the niggas. That nigga, and I walk up to him, I run up to him like, yo. Hey man, be cool. No, fuck that, Lee. Be cool, man. We good. All right. Referee goes, oh, we got to kick somebody out the game.
Yeah.
They chose me. I get now, if anybody knows me, especially at that time, I had a temper. So they tell me I'm out the game, I'm pissed. Fuck is you talking about I'm out the game? Yeah. Bitch, what the fuck? I ain't do shit. Now I'm Lee from out west now. Fuck that shit. Fuck y'all motherfuckers. Boom. I take my helmet off. I throw my helmet. Fuck wrong with y'all? My coach Carlos grabbed me by my collar. Don't you ever do no shit like that. What the fuck? Like, we know you weren't supposed to get kicked out the fucking game, but keep your cool and you never throw your motherfucking helmet on the ground. That's your fucking helmet. That's your pride right there. Pick your motherfucking helmet up. Like, all right, that's some
that
bullshit.
shit.
No, I mean, no, he's right. He's right. You don't do that.
But at that moment, I don't give a fuck about that.
At that moment, I calmed the fuck down because he was right.
Yeah.
And we won the game. Like, they didn't score. So why the fuck am I getting mad? Let me go ahead and take this break, basically. And it was towards the end of the game. So we change your clothes and shit. My nigga Torrance go. And man, we bust their ass, but shit. Lee motherfucking ass over there acting like Bryan Cox and shit. Bryan Cox. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. You know, you getting mad, getting kicked out the game and shit, old Bryan Cox ass nigga. I go on Ancestry.com, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, you went on where?
I go on Ancestry.com, ladies and gentlemen, last week.
Yeah.
After the show, actually. Because I got back on my Who Do You Think They Are kick, my Henry Louis Gates Finding Your Roots. I think it's the best show ever on television because it gives celebrities a chance to find their roots through their DNA, all that shit. This show was the catalyst of me even taking the Ancestry.com test and end up finding my biological grandfathers on both sides of my family, which at the time we never met until 2017 or 18, I believe. My mother never met her biological father. My father never met his biological father. Turns out that my father's biological father was from was from Mississippi, of course, because that's where my father's from. But it turns out that he lived on 79th and Vincennes. Shit. Yeah. Damn near the whole time I was alive. So my grandfather was out south. I didn't even know that shit. He died in 2012. Okay. And my mother's father was pretty athletic, actually. He went to Knoxville College in the 50s. I got the article, Knoxville College. I think they was the highest scoring team in college basketball and shit. In like the 55-56 season. He tried out for like some of the NBA teams in the 50s and shit. You know, they wasn't gonna have all the niggas on one team, so you know how that shit go. He ended up being fucking up his knee, ended up being a mailman, and got my grandmother pregnant and birthed my mama. Wow. You know, so that's a funny ass story in itself. But anyway, it was a part. So when you take the Ancestry.com test, right? You get the DNA breakdown, which a lot of people be wanting to see. Oh shit, I'm like from Cameroon, and all that shit. But I wanted to see the matches, and I didn't even know my cousin Vincent took the test. He took the test, so I was like, well, shit, we related, you know what I'm saying? Because you know we on that bitch. Yeah. And you know, I of course saw people that ended up being the link to my mother and father's biological fathers. But I never, I don't give a fuck about the fourth cousins. Even though, they're supposed to be closely related. I don't give a fuck about the fourth cousins. Yeah. No, it's really like your first, your second, and your thirds, depending on how, the blood breakdown is or whatever. Yeah. And there's nobody in my family that took the Ancestry.com test that ain't, that ain't my blood. Whatever. But I never looked at the distant cousins. Never really paid attention. So I was looking at this show. I was like, let me look at my distant cousins. Let me see who in this bitch. I got a couple of white people in that motherfucker. Some black. I got some fine distant cousins too. I was looking at my distant cousins. I was like, man, that bitch, my distant cousin, she fine. I probably would have fucked up, but we distant. I don't know how that worked. So I'm going through my distant cousins. And I see.
What do you say in Juice? He said distant. Oh, he said second removed don't count.
I guess so. Shit.
Go ahead.
Who said that?
In Juice. No, not Juice. Poetic Justice.
Oh,
when they went to the barbecue, he was like, "What's your day?" He's like, "So we related." He's like second. He's like second removed don't count.
So yeah. I look at my distant cousins. This person has been a member since May 14th, 2020.
Okay.
So he took this motherfucking test too. Ladies and gentlemen, One of my distant cousins from McDonough, Henry, Georgia, USA, between the ages of 50 and 59. So I know it's this nigga, especially when I send Mike this screenshot. It's Bryan Cox, former NFL linebacker. Mm-hmm. I was like, whoa. Huh? This the cousin? I'm related to this nigga somehow? Oh, fuck. And it took me back to high school. It took me back to high school where I got kicked out of my first football game ever. The first person, and I believe the only person in Prosser High School history to get kicked out of a football game. Mm-hmm. To my knowledge. Mm-hmm. And that was also, if you remember, Bryan Cox was a hothead. Yeah. He was a hothead during his time in the NFL. You know, he was one of those players. I just sent you the screenshot. That's that nigga. Apparently, we are related. Yeah,
I see it. That's crazy.
Somehow, some way, down the line, we are related. I was like, what the fuck?
So you don't have the exact details on how you guys are?
I don't know. I mean, they try to show you as much as possible. Let me try to go up in there again. Let me go up in there again.
Whose side of the family is this on?
I don't know. Like, they don't really.
Oh, so you don't have that information either?
Because it's distant. So it's distant. So your DNA matches up somehow. Like, it doesn't say like on which line, basically.
Okay.
But your DNA, you have a link.
Okay.
And I don't know who the link is, but
man, you probably need to start asking questions.
I mean, shit. Hey man, I mean, this shit. Look, man. Like, if you watch Finding Your Roots, fam, you realize how fucked up our bloodline is. Yeah. Like how fucked up this shit is. How wild this shit is. Like, this shit is crazy. There's no way around it. It is like, when you look at this shit, fam, and you see that, oh shit, she related on my grandma's side of the family. And then they from Alabama. I definitely got some cousins in Alabama, fam. Like, I definitely got some cousins in Alabama.
What is Bryan Cox doing right now? Okay. He was like a coach, right?
I don't know.
But he was an assistant coach. I think the last job he had was he was a defensive line coach for the Falcons.
Shit, I don't know.
That was in 2016.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got some fourth cousins. Let me see who these niggas is related to. I think these motherfuckers is on my mother's side of the family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look into this shit. See if I got a distant cousin.
Yeah, like, look, one, I would tell somebody to look at that shit just for that reason. Hey, yeah. You know you from Africa, nigga. Like, I'm not one of them niggas that got to go to AfricanAncestry.com and do one of them tests and find out I'm from the Aruba tribe or some shit like that. I mean, it's cool, but I don't have to. Like I said, I did this shit on a whim. The wife was like, do the shit too.
Yeah.
And like, on my birthday, she gave it to me. And it was very helpful because I uncovered links in my family that would never have happened if I took the test. But that's why I took the test. That's exactly why I took the test. To find out, like, oh, let's see what's going on. Let's see who I'm matched with. Let's see if I'm really related to these motherfuckers. And when you go down and you look at the DNA and like you look at this shit and you see who you might be related, well, who you are, who you share blood with, who you share DNA with, like, the shit's cool. But if you look at shit like I'm looking at Finding Your Roots right now, and you looking at this shit and you find out people are related to kings and queens and all that shit, then you can really, like, when you find out who you related to, you could go find like census reports and shit. Like, I got as far, if I'm correct in this, I got as far as my third great grandfather on my mother's side of the family. my grandmother. I mean, my great grandfather, who I never met. I got as far as his side of the family, Tennessee, and then find out that his wife is named Florence and my grandmother's name is Florence.
Okay.
So it's like, oh wow, that's dope. And then you see the census report and shit. Like that'd be the cool shit when, like, if they got like the census report and shit, and you looking at that shit, and you like, damn. like they ask you if you could read, and you
they asked that.
Yeah,
I've actually looked at a census report before.
Yeah, like when you do this shit, depending on what you want to do with it and how far you want to go, like you can find out some really wild shit. Like like say for instance, a motherfucker did some shit and it's in the newspaper. They got the newspaper clip and shit, census reports, medical reports and shit. And you be sitting there like, damn. But it also made me think this. Like Trey is 5, Landon is 1. You know, God willing, Trey and Landon gonna have some kids.
Yep.
And they gonna have some kids. We don't know shit about fuck. No, shouts out to Ozark. We don't know shit about fuck when it comes to our family's roots. You probably know at the most your grandmother and your great grandmother. So at the most you probably know between 1900s. Well, in this case, maybe like 1900s to like 1920, 30, 40, right? My great grandmother was born in 1914 in Alabama, Birmingham. My great grandmother on my father's side, my grandmother's mother, I don't think, like, I met her when she was dying.
Yeah.
I don't remember shit about her other than she was blind, and we went to where they had her a couple of times, and like that's as far as I can remember. I don't remember having a conversation with her. Don't remember how she looked because she was in the hospital bed. But my great grandmother on my mother's side, that's my grandmother because my grandmother died when I was 2 months.
Yeah.
So grandmother, all I know is Louise Brasfield. And she was born, like I said, 1914 in Birmingham, Alabama.
Yeah.
But who the fuck is her mama? Now my mama met her mother because that's her grandmother. But I don't remember this. I don't remember Lula Wright. So it was, and I've seen a picture of her, but I don't remember this lady. I don't even remember my mother's father. Shit, hell, was my mama, was my grandmother, my great grandmother's husband, my grandmother's maternal father, like paternal father, biological father, excuse me. That shit, that's some real ass questions, ladies and gentlemen, because that's how our family makeup is. I did not know the men who I call grandfather, I thought was my biological grandfathers until I was in my 20s, nigga. Like, I thought them niggas was my granddaddies. I'll never forget having a conversation with my mother and father. I was like 20. And finding out that my grandfather, Nicky Harris, was not my paternal, like my biological grandfather. And then they looked at me like, oh, you ain't know? Like, nigga, no, I ain't know. You ain't tell me. What the fuck y'all supposed to tell me this shit?
Oh, my God.
Wait, but that's not your daddy? Nah. Thought you knew. Oh, what? And, like, me and him got a dope-ass relationship.
Yeah.
You've always had, like, that nigga is that nigga to me. I always wanted to be around my grandfather. So, one day, he came over to the crib drunk. Because he'd do that sometimes. And I was like, yo, granddaddy. Like, you're not my mama daddy for real? He's like, nah, Scooter Bug. I thought you knew. Who the fuck gonna tell me? Who? Y'all supposed to tell me that shit. Oh, I thought they told you. Nah. I don't know who your mama daddy is. I don't know that nigga, though. I probably met that nigga. I don't know that nigga.
Dang, like, you have an interesting family.
Man, nigga. Like, and my grandfather, but I mean, like he's sick right now. He dealing with some shit right now. Hope from what we know, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of shit that's going on. Like, stick around as long as possible. But yeah, that was mind blowing. Like the legit with the fireworks behind the white nigga head. He was like, wow, that was me. I was like, what the fuck this whole goddamn time I'm sitting there like, yo, this the nigga who first gave me my first drink at 6. Me and my cousin wrestled. My play cousin wrestled. He was like, the loser gotta get a sip of this old Milwaukee. I lost on purpose. I lost on purpose.
6 years old. Got a sip of the bottle early.
Got a sip of the old Milwaukee.
You came, nigga, from Menace to Society.
You goddamn right. Except we wasn't like Samuel L. Jackson ain't kill nobody. Like my daddy ain't kill nobody. I don't know. It's killers on that side of the family. For real. Like for real. Like my uncle's in jail right now for allegedly killing a woman over tax money.
Yeah, you got a wild family.
Yeah, that side of the family's wild. Like, remind me to tell you guys the story about my grandmother's funeral. That shit's a movie. I told Donnie Simpson that shit. He's like, "Oh, you should seriously think about making that into a movie." What the fuck? But yeah, like, you know, I be looking at this shit, man, and that DNA shit. It just really made me understand how much we don't know. Like, so even when we going through all these protests and shit, I'm like, man, we don't know too much of shit about our family, really. That's when I was talking about last week about that time frame and how I understand that people want things to happen fast. But we got to understand, like, this might be the generation to do it. But we're not that far removed from, look, Juneteenth is 155 years old, ladies and gentlemen. My grandmother died when she was 83. My grandmother, from Mississippi, Georgia Me, she died when she was 80. So they family, their mothers was like, oh, Juneteenth. They was like, after that though, it's like, oh, what the fuck? And then we do have a lot of shit that going on in the family, like in our families, not mine, but our families, black families. Like I remember going. When the R. Kelly shit was going down and people was talking all that shit, and I was like, man, y'all ain't really ready to have some real conversations. Y'all ain't really ready to have that Color Purple conversation where niggas sold their daughter off for the farm for some, like, 2 cows and some chickens.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that conversation.
Man, niggas 14, like girls 14 and 15 years old, and they mama and daddy pushed them on the reverend. Because he looking like, oh, man, Lula May kind of looking ripe. And I'm gonna come over y'all house and and we have some dinner. Do you mind? And then next thing you know, the mother and your dad, hey, straighten up, fly right, put your dress on, look good. Might get you a husband. He got him a farm, some cattle, got him a good job. Now they got your ass up there sitting all prissy and shit. And then, you know, your mother go clean off the table after dinner. And then the daddy say, oh, I'm about to go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. And then the reverend go past your grandmother's, oh, looking mighty fine there, Lula. You know, I've been looking at you from the pew. And, you know, I was really thinking that you would be a great wife for me. Nobody want to have that conversation.
Yeah.
Look, I know we say on here you go get your honest conversation shirt on some dude Papa Mike. Do niggas really want to have that conversation?
I honestly, not me. I don't.
You don't want to have that conversation, Mike?
I don't want to have that conversation.
You don't want to talk to your mama and be like, yo, do you know your grandmother, right? Do you know your grandmother?
Yeah. Both of my grandmas. Yeah.
She still alive? They still alive?
Yeah, but rest in peace to my grandma on my mom's side.
Okay, for sure.
But my grandma on my father's side, yeah, she just made 80.
Oh,
5.
She 85?
84, 85?
Okay, excuse
85.
Okay, excuse how I'm about to ask this question, Mike. I don't want you to take this the wrong way. Excuse how I'm about to ask this question, but she coherent?
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's functioning.
She get
perfectly.
Around? She drive?
Oh yeah, she move around, drive. Yeah, yes. My grandma is one of those. She hit the garden every morning.
There we go.
Yeah, she's out here.
Have you had a conversation with your grandmother about her mama? Like, do you know about that side of the family? Like,
I do. I know everything past like like her mom. But
Okay.
It's kind of like in and out. Like I have to have a real conversation.
Mike,
like I'm gonna actually sit down with my grandma.
This is a challenge to y'all, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah.
If your grandparents or your great grandparents are around, I implore y'all, have a conversation about y'all family life.
Yeah.
Like where y'all from? What do you know? Summer trips, things of that nature. I guarantee you, your mind will blow.
Yeah.
No matter how simple the conversation is, your mind will blow. Because some of the shit they gonna tell you is some of the most racist shit you will ever hear in your life, and you like, damn, that shit wasn't too far away though.
Yeah.
But then they might get a little bit real with you, and you might be like, oh shit, I don't think I wanted to know that. Oh.
Yeah, my grandma, she's 84, so
oh yeah, I
just made 84.
I'm telling you, like, have you ever looked at
old? And had that conversation.
Do your parents like? Do she still got old photos and shit of niggas?
Oh hell yeah, my grandma's house is pretty much like the shrine for old pictures back from like family reunions back when I was like 6 years old and shit like that. Like pictures of like my grandma had 7 kids. My father's the oldest, so like. So many. That's what I'm saying. It's like so many pictures everywhere. So, oh yeah, I'm definitely.
But like
my grandma, she talk about shit all the time. Yeah.
But do they got like the old black and white pictures, like niggas with tattered rags and shit?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
We got a photo. There's a photo that my auntie Sharon got, and I think like either my auntie Sharon or my auntie Dolores got, but it's like all of them with the tattered rags. And shit, and they like, yo, this your Uncle Wilbur, that's your Uncle Sam, that's your Auntie Lois. I'm sitting there like, yo, y'all niggas was popped. The fuck, fam? Like, I come from this. What? And this was out west, fam. This is on Warren, nigga.
Yeah.
This is on Warren, West Side. That's how deep I like on Warren, nigga. These niggas is out here with tattered rags, my nigga, like in the 1940s. Like, God damn. But
I'm gonna have a conversation with my grandma one day.
But then, God willing, they got one of them older joints where, like, niggas don't smile in pictures. We ain't been smiling in pictures since the 1850s. They just be standing up in the picture with the suit on and shit, and the black and white photo, just looking.
Yeah.
Nigga, you see one of them photos? Oh my God. You be like, yo.
Matter of fact, I'm going to Milwaukee. I'm going to Milwaukee next weekend. I'm gonna have to go to my grandma's crib.
4th of July week, nigga, I'm telling you. It is, and I'll say this. That's one of the, and the reason why I say this because I regret not having those conversations with mine. Because my grandmother, Georgia Meeks, was the last. Well, I mean, shit. Even come to think about it, like the paternal, like my mother's father is still alive, but I don't got no relationship with that nigga. Like I connected them. I look like that nigga a little bit by like the cheeks and shit, but yeah, I connected them niggas. But my grandmother died in September of 2015. One of the last conversations that we had face to face was when she turned 80, and she told me about the reason why, like, shit is the way that it is, you know. But I'll never forget, even before that, right? I'll never forget watching I was watching Who Do You Think You Are? Because it's the Reba McEntire episode, because I think Reba McEntire and me are related in some way. Yeah. Because her mother's surname is Brassfield. They're from the Tennessee area. The Brassfield name is associated with slave trading.
Yeah.
And it's not a common name. So when I saw that shit, and then of course, the best part of finding your roots and who do you think you are, ladies and gentlemen, it's not just when you find out shit, it's when the white people find out that they family used to have slaves. That shit right there, they be they be trying to act shocked to shit. Oh my God. Like Henry Louis Gates, a black man, be like, your family owned slaves. White motherfuckers be like, oh fuck, shit. I was hoping. You mean to tell me the motherfuckers? Shit.
Yeah.
I saw an episode. I forgot which celebrity it was, but their third great grandfather died at the hands of a slave.
Okay.
I think it was Anderson Cooper. Like his daddy, his third great granddaddy died at the hands of the slave, and he was like, "Well, I mean, that's fucked up, but I mean, it was a slave, like, but he didn't know how to react. It was like this shit's golden. Like, oh, fuck, it's like, oh shit, how do I? Like, you don't want to be in front of the black man being like, oh wow, my family's amazing. Or your family owned slaves. Oh.
That reminded me of the movie Jump in the Broom. Did you see Jump in the Broom?
Whoa, who's that?
With Paula Patton.
I saw that shit. Yeah, I saw that shit.
And the scene where they was sitting, they was having the pre-wedding dinner, and then Angela Bassett's family was like, "Yeah, my family owned slaves," and Loretta Devine was like, "Oh, you're proud of that?" And Angela Bassett was like, "I'm not proud nor shame. It's just the facts." You know, I think I was that day years old when I actually like, oh, black people actually owned slaves back in the day. I didn't know that.
I mean, depends on, I don't know. It depends on the mixture in your blood. I don't know, but when the white people find out that shit, they like, fuck. Or like when the German person find out that they family was connected with Adolf Hitler, they be, oh, fuck. Oh shit. I was hoping I want to do this and find out something different. I want to find out my family was sunshine and rainbows and all. Or
tread lightly if y'all trying to find like.
Or when you like one of the few black people that wasn't slaves. I forgot what episode it was, but they lineage did not come from slavery. And I was sitting there like, how? How, fam? Tell us how you died, your family dodged this shit. And they like, man, I didn't even know. Or like when you find out your family did some dope ass shit, but nobody brought that shit down. See, that's why I'm like, yo, you probably want to have a conversation. Because somebody probably did some dope ass shit in your family and you don't even know. Like, imagine somebody in your family being Eli Whitney's family and not knowing that motherfucker invented the cotton gin.
Yeah.
Then you get on this motherfucking show and you be like, well, your third great granddaddy was Eli Whitney. Do you know what Eli Whitney did? What? He invented the cotton gin. He changed the world. Wait a minute, what?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to sit down with my grandma, get some details out of her.
Yeah, I mean, you might find out some fucked up shit too. You might be like, yeah, my great granddaddy sold your mama to a goddamn farm owner and shit for 3 cattle and shit. Like, what?
That's the conversation I'm not trying to have, but
I wouldn't have been. I mean, I hate to say it, but like, motherfuckers be products of rape.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, what? Now, that's the shit you don't want to find out. That's the shit that you don't. But I'm telling you, find out about your family. Now, Bryan Cox, that nigga's distant. I don't know who that nigga's connected to. I don't know which one of my great-great-grandfather's brothers is his great-great-grandfather. I don't know. I don't even know how distant work. I don't even, like, somebody have to explain that. But when I saw that nigga face and said it said that he was my distant cousin, it just took me back to high school and how niggas called me Bryan Cox because I got kicked out of my first football game ever because of my temper. And how this nigga Torrance was like, man, yo, Bryan Cox ass nigga. Fuck out of here, yo, crazy fucking Bryan Cox ass nigga. And I was like, man, fuck out of here. But yeah, Mike, had that conversation. Next week, I challenge a nigga to go have a conversation about their roots and see how. I ain't saying you got to do the ancestry shit, but like on Father's Days and like shits like that, them shits be like 40% off. And we might find out we cousins, Mike. We might find out. I think me and Shanika Speaks related somehow.
Somehow, some way.
I think we related somehow, some way. I told her, shit, just go ahead and take that Ancestry.com test. Because I took it. Like, don't take 23 and, like, find out if what somebody took in your family and then take it. Because if you took 23andMe, it's not the same people as Ancestry.com. So, you know, just because you took that don't mean you're going to find out some shit. Like, you know. Okay. You know, you could be like everybody else and do ancestry, and then you find out who your cousins is. But then when you find out some of these distant cousins are fine, you be like, fuck, I'm glad I didn't run into that motherfucker. Because, shit, If I ran in that motherfucker, I probably would have gotten in trouble. Or don't be the motherfucker that find out that you probably done fucking your second or third cousin.
Yeah. And don't trip though. He won't be the only one out here doing it though. But yeah, don't
by accident.
Find
you
out
be sitting there like
by accident. Yeah.
You be like, man, wait a minute. You go over somebody's house and see their picture and shit. Like, hey, how you know such and such? Oh, that's such and such that's nephew. What?
That's your cousin right there.
What? The girl be sitting there like, oh wow. Yeah, we don't really talk to them that much, but they send pictures and stuff, so we know how they look. Like, damn, why you looking like that? I've been fucking my cousin. Oh, nothing. Just wait till the family reunion. Girl, I ain't seen you since you were yay tall. What you doing here? Oh, I'm with him. Oh, Lord. That's your second cousin, baby. Oh.
Nice to meet you.
Nice. Baby, y'all babies gonna come out a little delayed. They gonna come out a little delayed, oh Lord. Stupid. That's one of the other reasons why you got to. Yeah. There's nobody else famous on my shit. But somebody gotta tweet Reba McEntire and just say, hey, you gotta take Ancestry.com. I think you and J.R. Bang and Sam Silk are related. Because we're all Brassfields, ladies and gentlemen. And if your great great granddaddy touched one of my, or your great 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 granddaddy touched one of my, probably reason your family is part of the reason why we're here. Mm-hmm. It's fucked up, but it is what it is, Mike. Yeah. Had that conversation, man. Had that conversation, fam.
I'm on it.
You on it? I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to my grandma.
And then get that ancestry man spitting that joint. You and the wife find out if y'all cousins.
Now that's yeah, we good.
You sure?
Our daughter came out fine. So
that don't mean if y'all really, like, that don't mean she gonna come out a little, you know. It don't mean that.
I don't want to find out that information, man. I'm good.
Yo, you sure? Look,
yeah, I'm good.
I was so relieved
get some clarity,
when I ain't see Miriam on that shit. I was relieved. That's the other part. I was looking like, I typed her name. I was like, hey, baby, what's your account name on that bitch? Miriam. Okay, let me type this. Oh, thank God.
I'll have a talk with her. We'll see. We'll look into it.
God damn. I'm telling you, do that shit. Do it together. Do it as husband and wife.
Okay.
Do it.
Maybe.
Do it. Do it together, fam. Do it together. And then y'all get y'all shit back, start y'all family tree, give it to your daughter. Mm-hmm. And she give it to her kids, add on and shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You might find out some wild shit. Like, when you find out you got some Irish in you, St. Patrick's Day is lit for the rest of your life.
It's lit. It'd be lit anyway, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but it could officially be lit because you have Irish blood in you. So you could that means you could celebrate St. Patrick's Day and Juneteenth.
Can't nobody tell me shit.
Can't nobody tell you shit. Nigga, just hold your shit. Look, percentage, bitch. Let me see my percentage. Mm-hmm. And sometimes, like, as they get updated, shit changes. Let me see my percentage, Mike. So I could celebrate some shit. Hold on, I'm re-signing in my DNA story. I'm 37% Nigerian.
Okay.
Yeah. 31% Cameroonian, Congo, Southern Bantu peoples.
What the hell is that?
What, Cameroon?
Okay.
They lost to, like, the USA beat them by like 100 during the 92 Olympics. Mali, 14%. Benin and Togo, 4%. England, Wales, Northwestern Europe, 3%. Ghana, 3%. You know, they've been telling niggas to come back. So, shit, I got 3% that can show up and be like, hey. Senegal, 2%. Ireland and Scotland, 2%. Swedish. Nigga got a little bit of Swedish blood in me. That's why I love Swedish meatballs, my nigga. Indigenous Americas, North. I don't know. I think that might be Indian. And Southern and Eastern Africa hunter-gatherer. So I was a hunter, nigga. I'm out here with the...
Okay.
Got that nigga. Get that nigga right in the neck. And friends, a little bit of French in me. A little bit of French in me, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at this shit, y'all.
Got them niggas, man. Got them niggas. But yeah, man, find out about your history, man. See, look, I'm looking at some of my distant cousins now.
People that you have no idea who they are.
No.
And they just telling you.
See, here's a white one. Her name's Brittany
cousin?
McGee. Yeah, a distant cousin.
That's crazy.
She white as fuck, fam.
So what do you do? The free trial?
No. I bought the shit.
How much this cost?
Well, I got that bitch when it was like, I think she got it when it was like $79.99.
Damn.
That shit went down to 40. Like, you catch the sale, it get down to like $49.99 and shit.
Okay.
But it's regular price, $100.
Okay.
See, I got some nigga that look like this is modeling photo named David Woods.
Okay.
Like, that nigga look like he on a Mentos commercial. Ooh, see? Well, let her pull him. She's a distant cousin.
Yeah, I'm right.
Glad I ain't never met her. I've been fucked. Like, damn. Like, imagine you going through this shit and being like, God damn. What's Shorty doing on it? Oh, no. Like, oh, no. And that's in the new matches, fam. Like, see the close matches. I got my cousin. I got the lady who turned out to be my auntie. The nigga who turned out to be my great uncle. Three of my cousins on that bitch. 4 of them that I know. Some nigga from this nigga's from, I think he's from Canada. Or lives in Canada, like Montreal or some shit. But he's connected to my biological grandfather. That nigga look like he got money too. That's the other part too. Like when you look at these motherfuckers, you like, damn, I wonder who doing good in here and who ain't.
Yeah. Right, because it give you like family health and shit too, right?
Well, you can get like your traits and shit. That's a new joint for like $19.99 to give you like your traits.
I'm not trying to find out if I have like a nice percentage of chance to catch cancer or some shit, man.
Yeah, I ain't trying to find that shit out either. I don't want to find that shit. See, that's what's out now. That shit, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But all that other shit, you know what I'm saying? You find that out. But no, have that conversations, man. To the listeners, man, go ahead and have that conversation with your family. Find out what's going on in that bitch, all right? Find out what's going on. Get to this music shit. Fab versus Jada tomorrow.
Fab versus Jada.
New York is happy. I think this is this the first all New York versus battle?
Yeah. Or if you want to count RZA and DJ Premier.
I don't count that because RZA for me, DJ Premier from Texas.
From Texas? Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So nope. That's crazy.
Get that man from Houston, nigga.
Okay. Yeah, this might be the first one then. New York is in the building.
Fabolous versus Jadakiss. Freddie versus Jason in this bitch. Definitely going to be an interesting night tomorrow. I'll just get right to it. I don't understand why people think that this shit's going, like, Fabolous got a chance here. And the only reason why I'm saying this, Mike, is not solo shit. This battle tomorrow is going to emphasize why I don't like these battles a lot.
I don't like the matchup in itself, because you would think that because both of these niggas is New York niggas that it's actually they actually pair up nice with each other, but they don't.
No, they don't. This nigga Jay, look. Let me, because I want to explain, because I'm like, I wasn't gonna do this shit through text. In the group, in the Some Dude Pod group, go to Facebook, type in Some Dude Pod, join the group.
Hashtag
Some Dude Pod. First of all, this is not about bars, nigga. Nobody's saying Jadakiss is better than Fab or vice versa.
Yeah. This has nothing to do with rap skills, ability,
right.
None of that.
This doesn't have nothing to do with who had the best verse on the track. This is about song. And I know you disagreed a bit, but let me explain what I said in the group. By even go as far as saying this, Mike. Mm-hmm. Jadakiss is on some of the most beloved songs in hip-hop history. Mm-hmm. It's not beating. I mean, Fab's not beating that. Some of those songs include All About the Benjamins. You put any song of Fab's next to All About the Benjamins is losing.
I agree.
That's what I mean by automatic W. We gonna make it.
Yeah.
For me, ain't dead. That's an automatic win. 24 Hours to Live is an automatic win because it is one of the best posse cuts in history of hip hop. Mm-hmm. It's in the conversation of and Jadakiss had one of the two best verses on that bitch. It's him and DMX. That nigga Jadakiss come on. If I had 24 hours to kick the bucket, fuck it, I might eat some fried chicken and drink a Nantucket. Nigga, I went and got a Nantucket. Mm-hmm. Like, yo, that's what that nigga was rapping about. So because of the that song is in lore. That's an automatic. Mm-hmm. Why? To me, it's automatic because how niggas feel about that song. And fuck you, while we might disagree, that is one of the best opening tracks, not an intro, there is. Just off how all of them niggas get off and just the hook. Everyone make it fuck you. This is not saying that Fabolous don't have great songs, but I'm going to ask you right now, Mike. Does Fabolous have one of the is Fabolous on one of the greatest posse cuts of all time? Because Jadakiss is on two. At least. Because I didn't even mention Reservoir Dogs and how motherfuckers, including me, love Reservoir Dogs. Yeah. He's on at least two of the greatest posse cuts of all time.
Is Fab on a posse cut that's like one of the greatest? No. He's on a few good ones.
He's on a lot of good ones. Them Desert Storm joints with him, Paul Kane, Joe Budden. Float. Yeah. But go ahead, go.
Depends on where they fall, bro. He could throw Started Up.
No,
throw Started Up in there.
Nigga, Started Up's not beating none of them songs.
Get those Started Up in there.
It's not beating none of those songs. None. Shouts out to DG. I'm going to give you the names that DG list as automatic W's. Because this is the other part where Fabolous fucks, where I'm not going to say Fabolous fucks up because Fabolous didn't fuck up on these songs. But this is when hip-hop niggas is like white people when they find out they own slaves in their history. It's like, oh shit. Oh, how do I react to this? This nigga named Into You, Can't Let Go, Make Me Better, You Be Killing Them, Choosy, and Can't Deny It.
You get choosy up out of here. Get choosy up out of here. I hope if Fabolous play choosy, he better not play choosy. I agree with him. Like all of those other songs, those are solid records. This is where the matchup. Though it's not a good matchup. It's not a good matchup.
It's not a good matchup, man. Because, and I said it in the chat. If you just said do solo joints, Fabolous washing Jadakiss. Mm-hmm. Even though Jadakiss do have some dope ass solo tracks or like solo album tracks, if you just said that and features.
If Jada could win, if Jada's smart, Jada keep going right into the bad boy bag. He can pull out Last Day.
This should be a wash. This should be a wash, nigga. I ain't even named Last Day. Nigga, I didn't even name Last Day. I told you about Reservoir Dogs. Like, this nigga could give you all of the tracks with everybody in it. Now, will he do that? I don't know. And to be honest, to keep it a buck, I don't think he's going to do that, because then you'll see niggas in the chest like, oh man, all this nigga giving us his features. Because this is what's going to happen. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to say that shit yet. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say that hot take. I'm going to say that hot take. Motherfuckers going to get... if Jada smart and he know what he doing, he going into that feature bag. Nigga, all day long, nigga. All the fuck day long. I'm kicking it off with the Champions here, though. The champion, I'm kicking that off. That's a throw. And what's crazy is, Champions here is a throwaway. Yeah, that's a throwaway. Because Fab could start off with Breathe. He can give you Breathe. He better not start off. He can't do that. But here's the thing, Mike.
That's his Joker.
If we do 20 songs, nigga. If we do 20 songs, we damn near gave you 11 from Jadakiss.
Check this out. If you start off with the Champions here, say for instance, if you start off with the Champions here and Fab come with Can't Deny It wins. No.
Nah.
What?
Not over the Champions here.
Are you serious right now?
I'm serious. Can't Deny It over the Champions here? Nah.
Hell yeah.
Nah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I mean, this is where we disagree. See? But no, I'm not giving you hell no. Champions Hill over Can't Deny It. Can't Deny It over Champions Hill? No.
If he goes with, say for instance, he come with Keeping It Gangsta.
And wait a minute. And I love Can't Deny It, ladies and gentlemen. It's just not gonna beat the Champions Hill.
The Champions Hill, not the Can't Deny It. He could come out with Can't Deny It, or he could start it off with Keeping It Gangsta. He might start off with Keeping It Gangsta.
Keep Champions Hill beating Keeping It Gangsta.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's where we disagree, but yeah. Nah.
But Mike, here's the great thing about what I'm saying. I said Champions Hill is a throwaway. So I can agree with you and say, I bet. Fabolous 1, Jadakiss 0.
It's the matchup, man. Fab just
Breathe
the type of
not
records that
beating
Fab,
none of them songs that we named is them bona fide hip hop lore classics. None of them. So he better throw out his ace first. That's what I'm testing. Niggas, and I'm not going to include you in this, Mike. But niggas gotta think before they type. You gotta watch verses and you gotta think before you type. Now, is Jadakiss gonna do everything that we're talking about here? We don't know.
Might not.
But this nigga's in hip hop lore for. This nigga's in hip hop lore for. We didn't even name Money, Power, Respect. What song of Fabolous beat Money, Power, and Respect?
See, that's where they might have that conversation too, though. Fab and Jada probably gonna have to have a conversation before this shit kicks off, because if Fab is knowledgeable, he gotta know his hip hop history. He's gotta know that Jada got a head start on him. When it comes to just being in the
5-year head start.
The head start that Jada has
includes Biggie. Like, what the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. Like, his head start is
Jay-Z. Fuck you talking about?
They have to know. Like, Fab gonna have to be like, look, bro, you can't play this, you can't play that. You gotta, you know what I'm saying, start with your solo discography. They might do that. If they just go straight off solo discography, where Jada starts his solo career and then goes, they might do that, just in fairness. I don't know. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? That could be a possible thing. Like, Jada gonna have to start. You can't start with anything like Locks. You can't do anything Rough Riders, Bad Boy. You gotta start straight from.
Talking about shit from Rough Riders 1 and 2.
He gotta start from Kiss the Gang Goodbye.
Nigga,
he
go
gotta
ahead.
Start from Knock Yourself Out.
Like, nigga, like,
knock yourself.
Go look.
He gotta start with Knock Yourself Out.
Look. All I'm saying is if they gotta have a conversation. This has got to be the first joint to me where rules and parameters are set. It's got to be some set rules though, because Jada's head start on Fab is like ridiculous. Fuck the head start, Mike. Fuck the head start. I ain't even talking about the head start. I'm talking about solo compared to group shit. Because the features, you can't even, like, okay, The feature shit, I bet. Y'all niggas win. Feature shit, cool. Go ahead and do your thing. But
Jada really, damn, Jada might get washed. I mean, Fab might get washed.
Nigga,
He might get washed.
Nigga,
Jada might throw out Banned from TV.
Oh,
he might throw out Banned from TV.
Nigga,
he might play Mighty Mighty D Block. He might play New York. But damn, it's gotta get ugly.
That's what I'm saying. They gotta put a rule in this bitch. If they put a rule in this bitch, it ain't a wash for nobody. Matter of fact,
right.
I even go as far as saying this: if they put rules and parameters in this shit, Jadakiss is getting washed. Because when you look at his solo joints, he got some nice solo joints. He got some nice ones, but it ain't gonna be more than Fab. Because Fab gonna go up in that Street Fam bag. He gonna go up in the Soul Tapes bag, too.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, they yeah.
But shit,
it's a
soon as you play Ain't None of Y'all Better, come on, nigga. Like, oh, you about to play this lock shit all night long? Mm-hmm. Like, just because even if you go with your features, it's like, because that's why if they doing 20, you do 20 songs. Hey guys, 20 songs. If we do an overtime, and I don't count overtime, fuck overtime. 20 songs.
20, it's a wrap.
20, it's a wrap, nigga. Like, it's already over with. You could go a blind 10 and get one more book. It's like, and still be straight. Like, you could go a blind and still, like, and run a Boston.
Fab ain't gonna be able to play Make Me Better. He can't play Throw It in the Bag. He can't play Into You.
I'm glad
he can't play. He can't play. He
can't
play those records. That's where the rules and shit gotta be set. Like, yo, what are we doing?
This ain't the night for the soft joints. When you saw him, you saw them niggas. First of all, Cardi B says, "Oh, I'm getting my Pelly Pelly and my Timbs for this." She ain't getting that shit for Make Me Better.
Yeah,
she getting that shit for Breathe. She getting that shit for We Gon' Make It. She getting that shit for Show Discipline. She getting that shit for The Tunnel. She getting that shit for Keeping It Gangster. She's not getting that shit for So Into You featuring Tamia. She ain't getting that shit for the Lil Mo tracks.
Yeah, you can't play Fab. You can't play Trade at all, bro. You can't play that. You can't play that one. I mean, you gotta keep that one in the tuck.
This is the night for bars, my nigga. This is where niggas be like, oh shit, y'all be. Because matter of fact, let me go with the hot take. I think we're going to see, and I don't, this ain't my opinion here about if these niggas are overrated or not. Mm-hmm. But I think this is going to be proof for some of those niggas who think they're both overrated to come in and be like, I told y'all niggas. Because if they make rules out of this shit, this is a snooze. And Jadakiss gonna win this bitch in the walk. 13-7 at the least. Mm-hmm. At the least. If it's no rules and Jadakiss just go in and say, oh shit, I'm about to go give you the big shit. Let me give you the Jay-Z shit. Let me give you the Nas shit. Let me give you money, power, and respect. Let me give you I want to thank you. Let me give you that shit too. Let me give you fuck you. Oh, I'll give you one with Ride or Die chick. Let me give you None of Y'all Better. Let me give you the Rough Rider shit. Let me give you the posse cut with me, DMX, and the Locks. And me, DMX, Jay-Z, and the Locks, excuse me. Mm-hmm. Let me give you all them shits. If they don't make no rules, nigga, this shit's a wash. Because as much as y'all niggas will love or can love Fabolous, as much as y'all can, that nigga don't have the discography of hit songs of hit hood songs like Jadakiss got.
When it comes to who got the streets, if you want to say who got the streets more, it's Jadakiss.
Jadakiss.
Clearly. It's clearly Jada got the streak. I agree with that extent. I agree with that.
And
like
that's
it could go bad depending on how the rules and parameters and like the songs that's getting played. It's got to be. It's got to be somewhere the line has to be drawn on, like, hey, yo, Fab, got to let this nigga Jada know, like, yo, bro, you can't go that route. And then Jada got to go the same way. Like, yo, Fab, you can't just come out here playing Into You and, you know what I'm saying, Make You Mine and all that shit.
I forgot about the Jenny from the Block remix.
Jada, Rox is on that shit, too.
Best of Me remix with Maya.
Yeah, he can't come with, like, Jada got all that in the tuck. Fab don't got enough. It's when it comes to that. That's why I didn't like the matchup in the first place, because they but it depends on what they playing.
Right now does Fabolous have more Billboard hits?
Fab can't play Shorty is the shit. He can't play that Dream record. He can't play that.
Cause I'll give you some joints. I give you a couple of joints that we didn't name for Fabolous. Cause we named Breathe. We named Can't Deny It.
You know what's so crazy about Breathe?
What?
Breathe not even like that's his biggest record, but like chart wise, like that song, like that's not even his biggest charting record.
No, his biggest charting record is Into You, I believe.
Into You. Yeah.
Or
that's not even Into You. Not even Into You.
Hold on, let me go to. No, yep, it is.
Throw it in the bag. Throw it in the bag and make me better.
No. I'm on Billboard right now. I just got to. Into You and Can't Let You Go. Both are his biggest hits.
Can't Let You Go.
Yep. Can't Let You Go peaked 4 in May of 2003, and Into You peaked at 4 in September of 2003. Those are his two biggest hits. Breathe peaked at number 10, and Throw It in the Bag, Make Me Better. But of the other songs of the other songs that we named, Say Ah is gonna win. Say Ah is one that if he doesn't throw it up against one of them hard ass songs, he's getting no W with Say Ah. And that's, to me, Say Ah is a feature.
Hey.
But look at we go. All is fair.
But he can't play Say Ah after Jada plays We Gon' Make It or Knock Yourself Out.
Nope.
He can't do that.
Nope.
He can't do it. That's where.
Because all you gonna see is the niggas in the comments like 1-0. and you know what niggas is gonna do? I'm gonna tell you right now. What I already called niggas bluff. I mean, calling niggas play right here. Oh, that's a tie right there. No. When you hear when Fab plays a song, God forbid Fabolous gets, like, Jadakiss gets the first run. Because if he gets one, he's controlling the narrative. It's nothing but all the nigger hits, ladies and gentlemen. That nigga go play We Gon' Make It. Fab gonna be like, oh, I'm just gonna play you this. Say niggas gonna be like, oh, get the fuck out of here, nigga. But if you see
niggas, hey, what if they go into the mixtape bag though? Like the Champ Is Here part 1, 2, and 3, and Fab go like there's no competition part 1, 2, and 3. Fab can win then.
Fab's gonna win.
Fab could do that. Fab can win.
If
they do that. But I don't see them. They might not. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if Fab tried to throw in a couple mixtape records. But hopefully Jada got a couple mixtape joints too, though. But
but Fabolous is winning off of mixtape Fab alone. But mixtape Fab ain't beating none of the songs we named.
That's true.
Like that, niggas gotta think before they type. Really think. Like this nigga is in hip hop lore. This is one of the main reasons why Jadakiss is in a lot of people's opinion overrated. Is because of what we're talking about. Them fucking features on some of those hits. But this ain't about who had the best verse.
I don't think a lot of people do. People say Jada's overrated, or they just say
there's a lot of people that say Jada's overrated.
Excuse me, we had that conversation,
and I don't.
But we've had
a lot of people that says a lot of people say two things about Jadakiss: that he's overrated and he doesn't have a classic album. I agree that he doesn't have a classic album, but I don't agree that he's over. Okay, I believe
not overrated.
That
he just didn't reach the
he didn't reach
that
the
we thought he might have.
He didn't reach the potential that we thought he could. Therefore, rendering him overrated because some niggas will still talk about Jada like he's top 5, dead or alive, and he's not. Some niggas will say Jadakiss has never had a bad verse. He has. But that's because he's so loved by the streets. Like I told him when I interviewed him. When I interviewed him, I said like, "Yo, I think we know the streets fuck with you, but I think one of the streets fuck with you because they seen that like you are a street nigga. To most niggas, you are a street nigga who rapped, but they saw your growth throughout your whole career. You went from looking like a nigga who didn't want to do an interview at all to a nigga telling niggas to eat better. Yeah, like him and Styles are the quintessential nigga. Like." I've been around. I've met Jadakiss twice. I partied. I was at an event with him, and we was all in the same section and all that shit once. In St. Louis. But I was around him 3 times because like he's cool as fuck. Like but he strikes me as the nigga that had to go through some shit to be cool. Styles, I told that nigga my favorite song. His Alone in the Street is one of my favorite songs of all time. And 2, he looked like he still will stab you. Like
Ice pick on him, huh?
He looked like he still like, yo, I got the pick on me.
I got it.
And when he had that interview, and he was like, yo, think we're gonna have to stab Mike. Think we're gonna have to poke him. He said that. All I need to say about Styles P. But Jadakiss, and then meeting him now and talking to him like now with the death of his homie and him with the eating right and juices for life shit with Style, like you got to get your greens. Like that, niggas grew up with Jadakiss. I get it. Yep. But I think we're going to get a situation where niggas is gonna listen to both of them and be like, damn, it's not what I thought it was gonna be.
Let's see. It's all about what songs they go to. They have a lot to choose from. Just hopefully they plan it out perfectly, you know what I'm saying, where it'll be a nice mixture of, both of their strong points. So we'll see.
Niggas got to make rules. See.
It got to be. If it ain't no rules, you are absolutely correct, Meg. It could be a wash. But that's where I came in and I was like, well, maybe. It just depends on how the whole thing plays out. How it's done.
Nigga, we got to get the rules during the tail of the tape. Just like in boxing, no 3 knockdown rule is in effect. Only the referee can stop the fight. Nah, we gonna need to know these motherfucking rules. Because if they don't tell us the rules too, when that nigga don't play a certain song, niggas go, why the fuck you didn't play that song? Well, the reason why is because I said we gonna do 5 mixtape joints. We gonna do 5 features.
Yep, they could do it like that.
And we gonna do 10 album joints. If we do it like that, Fab got a shot. Yep. It's still a small one, but he's gonna get him in the mixtape bag. Like I said, he gonna get him in the mixtape bag. If they do it like that, the 5 out of the 5 mixtape joints, he might lose one. The champion says a mixtape. I'm going to give Jadakiss 1 for that. So I'll say Fabolous wins 4 out of 5. The features?
Ooh, Jada could play Mariah. He could play the Mariah record.
Matter of fact,
if you let's say for instance, if they want to do like, yo, you play your lady records, joints. I'm gonna play my lady records.
So pause. Split the 10 album cuts and put the features. Have 5 features, 5 mixtape joints, 5 album joints, including the singles, and 5 girl joints for the girls. Jadakiss will probably lose 3 out of the 5.
But that's okay though.
That's okay.
But but we know that. But this is just reminding niggas that Jada can do the lady records. He got them.
Cause he give you the Mariah joint and he give you Ride or Die chick.
he could give you the Mariah the Honey. I'm talking about Honey. Not even the KISS. I'm talking about the Honey remix. Ooh. He come with the Honey remix quickly.
Where would Jenny from the Block, the remix, fall into? Or Best of Me remix fall into?
That could possibly go to the Lady Records too, though. Okay. That could go to the Lady Records. Jada can't play the Neo record though. Don't leave the Neo record. Don't play that. Don't play that one. The one he got, the one that was on the Last Kiss.
Yeah.
He got the Neo. Yeah, don't play that one. But yeah, he got 2 Mariah records that Jada could actually go to. Honey and the one from.
And then Neo play. He might play She Got Her Own.
I was about to say, yeah, he might come with that though. He could come with that. I think if he digs into the Lady Records, he has that. He got Can't Let You Go. He when it comes to the Lady Records, Fab got him.
Yeah, Fab got
him. But he not gonna be able to just toss those out when it comes to like Jada playing street records. That's why I hope they actually set it up properly. Like, yo, I'm playing my feature record, you play your feature record, and then I come with a Lady record, then you come with a Lady record, and then a mixtape record, then you come with a mixtape record. That's where it'd be interesting.
Yeah, they got to do 5.
Yeah, they can't be all over the place though. They can't be all over the place.
Yeah, they got to do 5 each. They got to do 5 girl joints. They got to do 5 album joints. They got to do 5 features, and they got to do 5 mixtape joints. If they do that, that's when we get it close. But if it ain't no rules or parameters, Jadakiss lose this if he wants to, unless he wants to make it close. Mm-hmm. And but we'll see. We'll see on Monday. See what's going on and everything.
Hopefully they have it set up nice. You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna be in the same room.
They probably gonna be. Yeah, gonna be in the same room.
They're gonna be in the same room. It's gonna be on IGTV and it's gonna be on Apple Music. Don't you got Apple Music? Or you got Tidal? Or you got them both?
I got both.
Yeah, check. Yeah, let's see if we had a look on Apple Music too.
I'm gonna see what it look like on Apple Music. I'll pull it up. You know, see what it's looking like on there.
I know we're gonna have it in the group because somebody's gonna go live with the shit. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, I'll share. Yeah, we'll share it in the group, like watch party and let niggas watch it. But yeah, we out here.
Yeah,
we in there for it.
Yeah, we in there for it. BET Awards tonight. We ain't really got to go through all of the like nominees and shit like that.
Yeah, nah, we ain't gonna do all that.
We ain't gotta do all that.
Virtual,
but it's virtual though. Like, yeah, like
it's gonna be different.
Like, it's gonna be very different. Like what? Like, what do you think we can expect? Have you been watching like virtual events? I'm asking you. I'm not only asking you this as a consumer. I'm asking you this as an employee of a radio company who has started to do more.
I was looking at the ESPYs because that was virtual.
I didn't watch.
It was hosted by Russell Wilson. He hosted the ESPY Awards, and I kind of was like in and out watching it because they was kind of like just showing like clips. Sports clips and everything like that. So I didn't actually see them give away any award. I just saw them like actually like go through like the nominations and shit like that. And then I kind of like flipped the channels and I was like, hopefully the BET Awards don't be like that because but with the BET Awards we're getting performances too. That's the thing I'm most interested about and how that's gonna work. And Beyonce is supposed to get like a humanitarian award. How are they gonna do that? It's more so I'm trying to figure out exactly what's going to happen, like with the performances. Are they going to have like effects and shit like that? Where are they going to be performing that? Yeah. But that's the only virtual thing I caught myself watching was the ESPYs. So I don't know, man. I'm trying to figure out. I'm still trying to figure out what can we expect.
Yeah. I mean, I've done a couple of these joints and looked at them and everything.
Yeah.
These are more than likely already recorded. I think this is going to be the quickest BET Awards in history. Mm-hmm. Like, this shit won't run late. I'll tell you that much because everything is already
20th anniversary too. Right. I remember the first BET Awards.
Yeah, I don't remember it.
I think that was the one where Jay performed Izzo. Oh. When he was performing H to the Izzo. I remember that. That's like the main thing I remembered out the BET Award, the first one. That was 2001. 2000?
Yeah, because when they said nigga, it's not 2000. It was 2000, nigga. It's 20 years ago.
2000, yeah. But I'm trying to figure out, but Blueprint came out in 2001.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, 2001. I just know I remember Jay-Z performing Ace to the Izzo at the BET Awards, the first one. That's what I remember.
Yeah, when you said that, I was like, damn. It was? Because then I also got to thinking about, just to switch gears a little bit. Yeah. Just thinking of like 20 years and shit like that. Like, this has been a nice little joint. like the 20 years, and shit. Like
a nice run.
Like the BET Awards, was 20 years ago. Lil' Kim released Notorious K.I.M. 20 years ago today.
That album is what turned me into a man. That Lil' Kim album. Not hardcore. A lot of people think hardcore was the album, like Mom said. She was more raunchy on hardcore, but I remember, like, my old man bought that album, Notorious K.I.M., and that's the album I listened to. I remember I had put that artwork up on my wall. Yeah, Lil' Kim turned me into a man on that album. But go ahead, proceed.
I forget that I'm older than you.
Yeah, a little older. Yeah, so, but that album turned me into a man. Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
But like 20 years ago, man, it's a nice little joint. Like 20 years ago around this time. So BET Awards, it's 20 years ago. Lil' Kim, Notorious K. That's the no matter what people say. Yeah. Go. That's the album that got 5 mics that shouldn't have. Okay. Bet.
Did that album get 5 mics?
Yeah.
They didn't get that album 5 mics.
Yes, they did.
Notorious K.I.M.?
Yeah.
I know they gave... No, I didn't get that. I got to look that up. They didn't get that album 5 mics. The album was fire, though. The album was fire. But go ahead.
Notorious...
They did not give that album
5 mics.
That's the one that had how many licks with Cisco?
Or was it the No, Scott, you right.
The Naked Truth. They gave the Naked Truth 5 mics.
It's the one that got 5 mics. That's
and
the
that
one.
Is her, that's her best album. That's Lighters Up, and that's her best album. But a lot of people will say that, you know, her first album, Hardcore, is her best album. But if you actually think, like, musically, like rapping wise, she was getting off on. But that's the one nobody knows about. So, but anyway, that's just me though. That album and La Bella Mafia, both of those albums are better than Hardcore. That's a hot take.
No, but yeah, go ahead. People say, tell me. We gotta go on, tell me.
Notorious K.I.M. might be her lightest album. That might be her lightest album. But the artwork and shit, like, you know what I'm saying, the booklet and everything like that, that's what, you know, I love most about that album. But she had some fire on that album, though. We had Nelly Country Grammar 20 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about that, you know, because you was like, I hate Nelly or some shit.
Whoa!
You had people thinking I hate Nelly.
I had never said that in my life. I never said that on this show. I never said that.
You had people thinking I hate Nelly, fam.
Oh, yeah. I had to, you was hating on Nelly hard.
I said I'm not a Nelly fan, but I will never, ever discount the impact that he gave in such a short time. That album, first of all, it was a weird time for St. Louis. Because
I know
the 20-year anniversary of Country Grammar was yesterday, but the day before that we had the murder of Huey, Pop Lock and Drop It. Brad Crawford said that he never heard Pop Lock and Drop It, and I was like, nah, nigga, yes that? You have. Brad Crawford was like, nah, if you been in the strip club, you heard that song.
Nigga, that was a bang.
Nigga, that shit. T-Pain killed that motherfucking.
Hell yeah.
That motherfucking remix.
That was when T-Pain was on his run.
Yeah, that was he couldn't be stopped. that run, he could not be stopped.
Oh yeah.
Shit, he couldn't be stopped. But yeah, man, like it was weird because, you know, Country Grammar changed the game. It changed a lot. It changed St. Louis. It went diamond. When you find out that all of the songs that was on the demo that he was shopping, that people passed up, all went number one. Like that is one of the wildest stories. Like, what was that? Country Grammar,
Batter Up.
Yeah, all the motherfuckers was on the demo, and them niggas was like, "Nah, we're gonna pass." No, we good. God, better luck next time, guy.
Yep.
And them all like, wow.
Watching Nelly when I seen that Country Grammar video, and I was like, man, yo, this shit kind of dope. But you never would have thought like Nelly would sell 10 million on the first go.
Like I said on the show, like I first heard Country Grammar on Music Choice. I was like, man, now the shit that Music Choice like be people that don't never go nowhere. And that song made me stop and go like, okay, what's this? I was like, And then like shit, maybe like 2 weeks later, you can find me. Seen Lewis rolling them dubs. Me mugs and stroke the sugs, and it's all because Cool-Nated nut scratch just navigated. Like this shit big. EI, like all that shit. Like you couldn't go to a party without hearing Nelly.
Yep.
I remember, matter of fact, one of my story time with Bang. I remember going to a party in Broadview. Because I think somebody
house party in Broadview.
Yeah, it was a house party in Broadview.
I think that's where I remember. Yeah, we used to go to house parties in Broadview. I think that's where we like to go to house parties.
Because I think somebody got shot, or it was a car accident. Somebody got nobody got shot. That was the party in LaGrange when they got shot in the ass. It was a badass car accident at this Broadview party when we had walked out. It's like, God damn, like this nigga really hit a parked car and fucked everybody up, fucked that thing up. But I never forget like hearing Nelly as soon as I walked in that bitch was like, damn, these motherfuckers really love this nigga. And then Shake Your Ass. I think it was Shake Your Ass they mixed that bitch too. I don't know if this was 2000, 2001, but they mixed that bitch to Shake Your Ass. And I was dancing with this, like, you know, of course, this is when the time when motherfuckers danced at parties. Mm-hmm. You go to the club now, niggas be on social media, you know, with their hand, you know, they got their phone in the sky and shit. You know, this is when motherfuckers dancing. If a specific song came on, your ass better be next to a girl dancing. Yep. And Country Grammar came. No, Shake Your Ass came on. I was like, oh shit, we about to get it. It was me, my nigga Ray. I think it was, I think Bad Moves was there too. But I know me and Ray was there because we used to tag team at parties and shit, basically. Mm-hmm. And I was dancing with this fat chick because she was right there. I was like, fuck it. I'm fat, so shit. We about to get it. And her motherfucking ass turned around and looked at me and she was like, oh man, my name Cornbread. I said, shit, my name Beans. She said, oh, you know they go together? I said, nah, they had a fight. And
Stupid. Stupid.
And I moved my motherfucking ass out the way. And some Nelly came on. And I was like, well, I'm going to stop dancing from there. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, because, I mean, like, I wasn't just that big fan of Nelly, but I saw the reaction that it gave niggas. Like, you couldn't say, like, I know I did it that one night, but it was probably because I was dancing with an old girl. But if we was at Nitro and EI came on, nigga, and shit was going up.
What a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive, my nigga. Like, that nigga helped me out. I'm not gonna say that he didn't help me out during my time, you know, graduating from high school and things of that nature. Yeah. Because this album came out and I had already graduated. Mm-hmm. So, man, this was really like, man, we going to Nitro, we going to house parties, we cruising for hoes and shit. We gotta have that. Yeah. We gotta have the songs they like. So Nelly really, for a lot of us, man, he came out at like a perfect time. And I think that Blueprint came out in 2001 because I had stole that Rockefeller sweatsuit from UPS.
Yeah,
and I was working at UPS.
You stole somebody's Rockefeller sweatsuit?
I stole.
You stole it?
Yes.
From somebody else that it was going to? So, okay.
Yeah, from Tops and Bottoms.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you stole it from UPS.
I was working at UPS.
You was working at UPS, but you stole the outfit from Tops and Bottoms.
Yeah, in UPS before I got there.
Oh, right. Oh, so it was going to Tops and Bottoms and you yanked it. Oh, okay, yeah.
You worked at UPS, didn't you?
Oh, I would have did that though.
Oh yeah, man, I was nigga. Man.
That's a story for another day.
That's just, man, boy. Oh man, that was.
Baby stealing.
No, see, you be stealing. No, That's why I was like, you worked at UPS? I know.
Nah, I worked at Target. I worked at Target and Best Buy. I worked at Target and Best Buy, but I never stole from Best Buy. I only worked at Best Buy for like a season. Seasonal. I was seasonal worker at Best Buy, but at Target though,
yeah, and then man, not Best Buy because I didn't at Best Buy, but UPS, yeah, man, shit, I came up a couple of times. Cause I mean, especially if you see the tag on the box, you're like, oh shit.
You know what it is.
You know what it is. And then, and I put everybody, and I know the niggas gonna keep quiet because I'm gonna put everybody on. I'm gonna stop that bait.
Yeah.
Hey! Oh, yeah. Lee got something up in there. And then, shit, I made sure niggas was straight. Shit. And in that case, everybody damn near wore the same fucking shit like 3 days later. And the supervisor was like, damn, did y'all call each other? We was like, man, motherfucker, what are you doing? Nigga, what are you doing? But yeah, it was a Rockaware hoodie and the joggers. It was black and the Rockaware was in black and silver. Man, shit. I was coming up in that motherfucker. Yeah, man. But that's another time for another day. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna have a story. We're gonna have a conversation about us being kleptos.
Yeah. I wasn't a klepto though. I was not a klepto. I made sure people were straight more than I told because they didn't always. I just used to hate when them niggas had shoes and they never had no 13s. I was pissed. It was when the red Tims first came out. Oh, the red suede Tims first came out.
Bigfoot ass.
And them niggas didn't have a 13. I was blown. I was like, what the fuck? Ain't none of these boxes a 13. It's a 9, it's an 11.
That's the 13.
I can't even get a 12 and a half in this bitch. It's not a unique size, Mike.
It's not at all.
This one should have fit. I was like, man, the fuck, man. Man, y'all go ahead and get these Tims, man. Y'all, you know these Tims. Nigga, just open the box. Damn. How you know? Because it tell you the size is right there, nigga. Ain't no 12 and a halves or no 12s in this bitch. I could have got away with them motherfuckers. Man. It's one of my biggest regrets, man. One of my biggest regrets. Hall of Fame game canceled, though, Mike. Look, quick hot takes before we get out of here. Hall of Fame game is canceled. We already talked about that. Are you still confident that there will be an NFL season, though?
I'm not, Bang. I'm not confident right now. I am not, bro. And now you have NFL players coming out. They're speaking out and saying that they're not going to be comfortable playing until they feel comfortable. Until they, till we get some type of what needs to happen where players are at ease to go out there and actually play football, knowing that they're risk free. It's not. You're never going to be risk-free. Adam Silver just said it. This shit ain't risk-free at all. With everything that we're doing right now, we know that there's a chance, NBA players might catch this shit. Whichever way. So there's no risk. Like, where's the risk-free in it? There isn't. So you got players out here saying that shit now. How is this shit going to work? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, Bang. The NFL game, the Hall of Fame game being canceled, that's just the first of many. That's pretty much when the preseason starts. That's when we're supposed to start getting preseason games. Once we get the Hall of Fame game, and then the preseason actually kicks off, like, right that following weekend. So, what's going to happen?
But I also don't think I don't think it's a big deal mainly because that those two preseason teams have 5 games anyway.
Yeah.
So we ain't gotta have this shit. When they canceled the ceremony though, is what had me. Where the fuck did we cancel the Hall of Fame ceremony? You could have did that shit in social distance.
Virtually. Like I said, they could have did that virtually.
And then you got all these old niggas. All them old niggas ain't gotta be there anyway. They gonna be asleep in the back of shit. Have you watched the Hall of Fame ceremony?
Virtually. I've watched it. Yeah, I've watched the ceremonies. Yeah.
You niggas be in the back sleep and shit. Not all the old niggas. Have you seen them niggas be sleep in the back? Nodding the fuck off.
I never actually really paid attention, but yeah.
Oh man, niggas, them old niggas be sleep, nigga. Like them niggas. They got to zoom in on the nigga giving the speech and shit because you got that one nigga that's 89 years old that's still alive.
Yep.
That played. That's a Hall of Famer. He's still there. Knocked the fuck out. They could have did that shit
I think
virtually.
it could have been a way. They could have did that virtually.
Or social distance.
That's where concerns are. That's where the concerns rise. You know, wait, you canceling all this shit. Like, what's gonna happen next?
The Hall of Fame game.
I think we'll find out more when training camp starts.
Yeah, the Hall of Fame ceremony is outside. Niggas could have social distanced that shit. That's when I was like, now that we have the schedule out, big games kicking that bitch off, like the Battle of LA inside of the bubble kicks off the season and shit. I know we had went through the seeding as currently constructed. So my first question is do you think, I think the East is set. I think Washington is there I think the Wizards is there just to be there.
Yep.
Even though them niggas is not coming up though. But
how many games are they back? How far are they back?
They got to play at least eight seeding games.
No, how far is Washington back from the 8 seed?
5.5.
Yeah,
and they got to win every game and still be at least a game and a half behind who's ever the 8th seed.
So actually to do the play-in game. Mm-hmm. So you have to be at least how many games behind? One. You said 1.5 games.
Yep.
Or 1 game.
1.5
to actually do the. So whoever it is, like on the west side, like so it'd be like Portland or New Orleans. They pretty much have to be 1.5 games behind whoever is at the 8th seed.
Because you'll have to win.
Play-in game.
Because you'll have to win 2 games.
Okay.
To, because it's 1.5. You have to win 2 games. To in the play-in joint to even get that 8th seed.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think any of those teams on the West will take over for, Memphis? Take over for Memphis? Or you think Memphis going to get the 8th seed?
I said if it's any of, I think I said this when we talked about it. Check the archives. I think I said any team that possibly can steal that 8th spot is going to be Portland. That's it. That's the only team I could possibly think of that can, if they get a chance, if they get in reach, if they're able to play that play-in game against Memphis, Portland's winning.
Okay.
Portland's gonna win.
All right. Who did you have? You had the Lakers winning the championship.
I had the Lakers. Yeah, I think I had Lakers and the Bucks. Lakers versus the Bucks.
And I had the Bucks versus the Celtics.
Yep. No, not Bucks versus Celtics. You had the Clippers.
The Clippers versus Celtics. My bad. I'm tweaking. I had the Clippers versus the Celtics, and I had the Clippers winning it all.
Yeah.
That changing for you?
Nah, I'm still rolling with the same thing I had. I think we're going. But like you said, keep an eye on.
No Avery Bradley.
Avery Bradley. Sign J.R. Smith.
It's not official.
It's not official. Yeah, they could possibly do it though. It's been rumors about J.R. Smith being signed since like the beginning of the fucking season.
Right.
So who really knows? But they do have to fill that roster spot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they could possibly, throw J.R. Smith in the mix. I think he replaces Avery Bradley as far as like, minutes played and, points that he could possibly get. You got a shooter. You can always use a shooter. So we'll see. But I still got the Lakers though. No Avery Bradley, that's not really a big deal, I don't think. But you do have players that have opted out to not play. You have Avery Bradley. We got Trevor Ariza.
Trevor Ariza, yes, opt the fuck out.
Yeah.
Nigga going through a custody battle.
Yeah. So, you could possibly see more players doing it too. It's still early, so who knows? But yeah, as far as like who's making it to the finals, I got the Lakers, I got the Bucks. Are these games going to be televised? I think you're getting all the games televised.
Oh yeah, them bitches televised.
Yeah.
I
see some people talking about. Somebody said if they still paying NBA League Pass, y'all might want to get y'all a discount, get a refund or something.
Yeah. Like all of it, it's really an intramural shit for real. Like it's games all day.
All these games, yes. which is gonna be pretty. That's gonna be pretty dope. That we could get basketball all day.
They also said, I believe, they had said that they're working on where somebody said they should have a Black Lives Matter patch on the jersey. Somebody, I think they said though, I think they said what they're gonna do is allow the players to put instead of having their last name on the back, maybe it is putting the last name of somebody who passed. They still ain't arrested the niggas who killed Breonna Taylor.
Crazy.
So maybe that's what you put up in the back, Taylor, or in like small lettering, arrest the cops who killed Breonna Taylor. I don't know.
And that's what we were talking about too when I was like, yo, how are we gonna, still be able to have this NBA season, but also still raise the awareness and, push the agenda on everything that's going on with the Black Lives Matter and, like making sure we still are focused on that and still can have the NBA season as well. Like that's one thing. That's one possible thing we could do. I'm pretty sure the NBA will come up with some other things as well. So yeah, we'll see, bang.
But I'm
interested to see. I mean, I ain't like crazy excited about it because, like you said, it's gonna be mostly pickup games. But we'll see. But I'm hot pickup games, and I think that's how the NFL is gonna be too, bang. I think if they do have the NFL season, it's gonna be no fans, and we're gonna be watching these niggas. Like the experience just ain't gonna be the same. Yeah. It ain't gonna be the same. So I don't know, bang. Yeah, but you got another hot take? You got a hot take? I got a hot take.
What's the hot take?
It has nothing to do with music or sports.
What's that?
At all. Hey, if you're on a date or you're going out with your lady or whatever like that, I think opening the car door for your lady is one of the most overrated gestures in life.
Whoa.
That's got to be the most overrated gesture in the history of like being a gentleman. Opening the car door. Now, like other situations where you open the door for your lady, like, what I'm saying, if you're just going in a house or you like going into like a some type of facility, restaurant or something like that, that's cool. But opening the car door, my nigga, no. I'm gonna hit the unlock button and you're gonna open your own car door. So, gentlemen, don't feel like you need to open your lady's car door for her, okay? You don't have to. It ain't gonna.
The Butler's all right over there, Mike.
I don't know what happened. I think Joe.
The Butler's all right.
My wife, she always say like, man, you not like. She always say I'm not romantic or whatever like that. Like, what
you and me both.
Like, open up your car door, like open up your car door. Like you want me to open up your car door and shit like that. And then I just made me think like, yo, you don't have to open up the car door, bro. Like you can open up your own car door. Now I always open up the doors like
for me. That's basically what you on.
Yeah. Opening up the car door for your lady is an overrated gesture. You don't have to do that. You don't have to be frowned upon if you don't open up the car door for your lady, guys. But like any other time, yeah, I'm a gentleman when it comes to like opening up like when we walking in the house and shit like that. Yeah, of course I'm gonna open up the door for you, because I'm the one unlocking the door. So, with the keys.
Hey man.
So, yeah. I just thought about that. I told her, I was like, man, I'm talking about that on the show. Man. I'm gonna bring that up real quick.
Hey
like,
man,
that's a quick hot take. But no, other than that, we good.
Man, look. Hey man, make sure y'all rate, like, subscribe, download.
Do you open up the car door for me or you bang?
I have.
You have, but like, is it a normal thing?
Nah, it's not a. Well, Miriam. Yes. Because sometimes
I don't open up. I don't think I've opened up the car door for her.
Hey, Miriam. Before. She. I don't think she. Hey, Miriam.
Yeah, I need to know. I
gotta
know
ask, because this is interesting. I'm like, hold on. I'm yelling this shit on the pod.
This is how we doing the pod, y'all. Hey, before we end it, y'all make sure y'all rate, like, subscribe. If you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts, be sure to, drop a comment. Also, make sure y'all check out the Some Do Pod merch. 20% off all through July.
When we do drive, how often do I open the car door for you?
Never.
Ask Miriam, does she
I
care?
have opened the car.
Does she care?
Baby, no.
No, I have. It's just not.
Does she care? Does she care? I want to know, did she care?
You've opened the car door for me?
Yeah. Baby, I have opened the car door because you said, oh.
Let me talk to Miriam. Let me talk to her. Let me talk to her. Let me ask her a question. Let me talk to her.
Hello?
This is live, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Miriam, what's up? Can you hear me?
Hey, what's going on, hon?
Did you just
I have
your house phone voice on?
Did I switch it up? Oh, hold on, here we go. Miriam, do you care that he doesn't open the car door up for you?
No, I don't.
You don't care?
No.
That's where my hot take is. I told you, I said that is a very overrated gesture. Like I told gentlemen, men out there, don't feel bad that you don't open the car door up for your lady, because they don't care. That's something very overrated.
Now, here's the thing, though. Gestures are something that you should not forget to do. However, it's not about when you need to be reminded to do it. It's about when you do it because you're doing it out of kindness. So that's where it's a double-edged sword, because you can't say that it's overrated or that it doesn't matter. What it is that it does not happen a lot now because of the time that we're in. But all gestures matter. And so
all gestures matter.
All gestures matter.
Oh, we talking about the car. Oh
no, I'm saying all
open car doors matter.
All gestures.
All
matter.
gestures matter, huh?
Yes. Yes. So if you do something and you do it out of the kindness, sometimes it's nice to sporadically do things because it's unexpected.
All
and
gestures
what
matter.
do women like? Women like when you do things unexpectedly. Sometimes, depending on what it is, you don't have to do it all the time, but it's nice every blue moon to see you do it and to know that, you give a damn. So that's
all gestures matter. All gestures matter.
I got you.
All gestures matter.
Because I know.
All gestures
because
matter.
I was.
All gestures matter. Come on, Mike. All gestures matter.
All gestures do matter. I'm with it. Because I know my wife, she tells me that I'm not romantic or whatever like that, but she jokes about it. But I've always opened doors for her because I think it's just a normal thing, an instinct. It's a normal instinct that I open the door for her. Open doors. Like if we walking in the house or we're going into a restaurant or a store and you have the opportunity to open the door. I always do that. But I've never opened the car door for her though. Never did that before. I've never actually made my effort to go open the car door for her. Say close it. It did go get in the car. I've never thought about that as being something I needed to do. Or if I didn't do it, I'm not a gentleman. That's just a thing for me. I just thought about that. I said I was gonna bring it up, but thank you, Miriam, for your take. I appreciate that.
All justice matter. Justice matter.
All justice matter. But yeah, yo, I think that's it, man. We good?
Yeah, man, we good, man. All justice matter around this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Open the car door, open the door up, open up the pickle jar. Open up the pickle jar. Wash the dishes, all that shit. Hey, man, make sure you rate, like, subscribe, download. Also, man, go ahead and get that merch, man. 20% off until July 31st. Hit the link in our bio at Some Dude Pod on IG. Excuse me. Shouts out to everybody. I think your brother got some joints.
Did my brother buy some merch?
Did he? Because I know he had talked about this shit. Shouts out to Brian though. Brian copped him some merch.
I know a few people that done cop some merch. Shout out to my homie Joey.
Okay,
my homie Joey. He copped some merch. It's on his way to Houston. He in Houston right now. So.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
He can't wear it outside.
Damn.
Where that motherfucker? Nigga, if you in Harris County, get your motherfucking ass in the house. Also, shouts out to everybody who copped the merch. That merch is gonna help us do some things with this pod, man. So yeah, 4th of July next week. Are we celebrating it?
I mean, we're celebrating it as far as we gonna eat and kick it. We gonna eat and kick it, barbecue and shit. That's where we are. The same way we've always done it. The only thing that's gonna be different about this 4th of July from any other 4th of July is that we don't have fireworks.
Go do because y'all motherfuckers popping them shit still.
They already popping them. They popping them right now as we speak.
Been popping
early.
Been popping them motherfuckers for 3-4 weeks.
But as far as like, as far as fireworks is concerned, there's not going to be like an actual like designated areas around the city where you can go and actually watch a fireworks show. There's none of that. That's still shut down. So
y'all gonna sing the national anthem?
No, we're not gonna do anything that we're not doing. We not gonna do any of that. We just gonna be kicking it, listening to the music.
Lift every voice and sing.
Yeah.
Till earth and heaven ring.
Man, I ain't
ring with the
that song
harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high at the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea.
That's crazy. You know the words. Like,
Sing
I forgot the words to
a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Sing a song full of the faith that taught us. Everybody forget that part. If your motherfucking ass was in grade school and they did that shit, everybody fucked up that part. They seen the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory.
Okay. Okay, bang. All right.
Is one.
Bang got that part where like he be letting it ride, but you gotta like wrap it up. Wrap that note up.
Hey, what if, because it has to be in a solo sport, what if a black MMA fighter or a black boxer, like Deontay Wilder, were to have them sing the black national anthem before their match and lose?
That'd be bad. That'd be absolutely bad. Like, all bad. Just don't do it. Don't. Like, they have to sing it, or
no, they just do
they
it.
just choose to sing it.
They just choose it. Like, no, motherfucker, like, no.
Get
like,
out there with this Black Lives Matter shit.
Yeah, like, so, like, if it's Deontay.
Get his ass beat.
Right, so if it's like Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury 2, right?
Yeah.
And they do the national anthem, they do the UK anthem, God Save the Queen. But then they be like, for the playing of the black national anthem, Aloe Black. And then he sing that shit. But then, like, Deontay Wilder get his ass whooped again. Like, how bad?
Funny. He go set us back even more. Because he already set us back the first time.
Because he did. Because he had all of the Black History Month shit playing and shit.
Yeah, he fucked us up that month. He fucked us up bad that month. That was in February. And yeah, he set us back.
Hey, Tyson Fury was like, fuck all that shit. All lives matter the other day.
Tyson Fury said that shit?
Yeah, he was like, yo, go look it up. Because Anthony Joshua was talking that good shit in England. You know, saying shop with black people, all that stuff. They respect you, boom, boom, boom. And he was like...
And Tyson Fury talking about all lives matter.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, if I would say that, I'll be wrong. You know,
when
all
they
lives
fighting?
matter. I don't see...
When they fighting?
Well, Deontay Wilder exercised this his clause.
So he got to fight Wilder first?
So he got to fight Wilder first. But they reportedly signed a 2-fight deal that's going to take place in 2021.
Okay.
So they're going to fight. They're going to fight in 2021. I don't know if it's depending on if Deontay Wilder, if Tyson Fury wins the Deontay Wilder fight or not. But one of them niggas got to whip his ass.
I was just about to say, somebody got to lay him down. Somebody got to lay Fury down now. So we'll see.
With playing the black national anthem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With the other national anthems.
But if you're not for sure you're going to knock this nigga out, don't do it, right? So if you're not, but nonetheless, get in the ring and knock this motherfucker out.
If you ain't that confident.
If you ain't that confident, don't go the black national anthem route. You know, don't go out there on some Wakanda shit. You know what I'm saying? Just go out there on some regular shit and fight if you ain't all the way confident. But nonetheless, still knock his ass out. But if you try to go the whole route, Black Lives Matter, You better lay that nigga down.
All right.
Or you setting us back again.
Right. Check your accounts if you got Chase. Your shit might be high or low.
Oh,
we out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That shit tweaked. That shit tweaked last night, but we good now, though. We good. They fixed it.
They fixed your shit?
No, they actually gave us extra. They put more in our account. Goddamn it. Shit. We thought we hit a lick. Woke up this morning, it was back to normal. So,
damn.
Yeah.
We out.
Yo, it's your girl, Nate Kel, and this is some podcast. We out. Peace.